iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. And Stroud now to throw. They'll roll him out right. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. 7 yards there and a first down. They'll give up the middle to Johnson. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. They go to Johnson again. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. Stroud. Out to the flat here for Johnson. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Up the middle, Johnson. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Throwing now is Stroud. Complete. It's Johnson. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Here now, 2nd and 4. Running from the gun, Johnson. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And he's got it. Touchdown. Jerron Jennings from 8 yards out. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Let's make no bones about it. On paper, they're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of a matchup. Just what you said. Better team at home should steamroll them. And we've seen it go the other way. Sometimes, though, they buy into it and understand we are the better team. Let's go out and prove it right now.
Yo.
Now Wentz. And he goes down. The sack that time by Michael Strahan. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Throwing now is Wentz. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And no sidestepping that hit. He's going to be brought down hard, and it also sets up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Pat McAfee to kick it away. Jalen Waddle deep to return it. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Stroud out of the gun here. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. So 8 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd and a couple. 2 minutes on the clock. Second quarter. 7-0 ball game. 2nd and a couple. Johnson on the counter. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Stroud. Screen play, Johnson. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
So.
Stroud looking to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Stroud to throw it. Flushed out right. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. The throwing again is Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Dawson Knox, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Act like we know. Yeah.
And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Damn.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
It's Williams on the catch. Just a gain of a couple there. And that will bring up 2nd down. Now Stroud. He'll buy some time right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone...
Yeah, baby.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Dawson Knox. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he returns this to the 22. The Niners ready to go on offense for the final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he's got it past the 30
Whatever,
before
man.
he's
We're not
hit
calling
and
timeout
dropped.
now. Fuck that.
A final shot before half for Wentz.
Nice.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Pussy.
Well, you can't skip halftime. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Nothing, no, yeah.
Play action. Now Wentz. Short throw complete to Gronkowski. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Wentz now to throw.
Blindsided.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Here's Pat McAfee now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Waddle now to return it. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
They begin the drive with Johnson.
Pat Surtain up to make the play.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
65 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
And they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Another try after the 1st down sack.
Stroud. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Stroud. Now they go screen. It's complete.
And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the 1st down.
They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
Stroud and company going for it.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead 3rd quarter.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. Back now at Lambeau. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. A 1st down carry here for Johnson. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10.
Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Chris Johnson. A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Packers up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter.
4 scores 7 years ago.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
And able to get this out to the 25. San Francisco set to go on offense once more.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Regardless.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Throwing is Wentz. And he drops it incomplete.
I
struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Wentz to throw.
That one out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome.
How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but
and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes this 35-0 now. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The 49ers offense and Carson Wentz set to take over once more.
Never get the fucking...
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Good stick.
I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that zero on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Now Wentz. That is caught, and he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Again, they'll throw with Wentz.
No, man.
And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point right down the middle, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
Of course he won the
fantasy. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the fourth.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for them.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score a touchdown.
Yo, what's up, Michael?
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone.
Now they asked
for the
touchdown. They asked for it.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's airing it out for Williams. That's caught inside the 20.
Damn it, we didn't.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the San Fran 20.
Should have checked it down to the other fucking guy, dude. Fuck.
Okay, it's me and my kinfolk. Cat, that is my MO. 925, my area code. Don't give up what you been. Shared AG, put her friend. They want a lot, not a little. I get something. Give me something.
Bro, please just give me a punter. 99 punter, please. Triple plat. I need a pack and a half. I broke up my man's a stack and a half. I told my mama I'm bringing that bag. I got it. I'm backing. I'm on. Bro, there's so many 99s and none that are fucking punters. Oh my god, man.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. So good to have you on board with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Oates in here. Greg, you look at the marquee, and it's a lot of offensive stars here. I'm looking at the other side. Defenses better show up here if you want to walk out with a win.
Yeah, I think the burden, of course, lies on the players, particularly the players in the secondaries.
Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Here's 1st and 10.
Just act like nothing happened, yeah.
Give it right up the middle. And here's Johnson.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
He's got room to run right at the start. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This one caught at the 4. He is in. Touchdown, Green Bay. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. It's up and through.
Let's go.
And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away.
Triple
They'll
play.
start at the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a 5th-round selection out of the 2024 draft. From South Carolina by way of Oklahoma, it's Spencer Rattler.
There's a lot to like about this young quarterback, and of course we're going to have to wait and see. Can he take advantage of this opportunity in front of him? But he has not been shy. He says, I know I can play at this level. I know that I can lead an NFL franchise, and we're going to get a shot to see it here, and I'm excited to see what he can do.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And a nice run. Get him about 9.
Fuck.
It'll bring up 2nd down. Now, faking the give. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Off the plate. He'll look to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. So 4th down, and the Aussie, Corey Taylor, on to kick it away.
The blitz gets on quickly. Blitz them blitz and clicks and
That's
kicks.
fielded at the 7.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. The Packers offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So to the house, 83 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Packers move out on top, 14-0. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. He'll start at the 2. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Seahawks offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now he'll run it. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. To throw, it's Rattler. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing is Rattler. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Here's Corey Taylor now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line.
Not a good kick at all.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
All right,
Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this 2nd quarter. Looking to run away with this one before halftime. 2nd and 7. They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line. 2 minutes to go here till halftime.
No.
Back with more from Lambeau Field. After this, a fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll go again with Johnson. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the gun, here's Stroud.
Wide open.
That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he's into the end zone. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Packers.
Willows are wide open, dude.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Packers will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And they'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop. The Seahawks offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on
Hey,
first down.
let's go.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Here's Rattler. Gets there, and down he goes.
Let's
Packers go ahead and use the first of their
go.
timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. They run over center. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come. This 4th down is looming. That'll be returnable from the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Packers offense and receiver Jalen
Better not
Waddle
let him get
getting
open
ready to go
again
back to
like
work.
that.
Quick throw out wide. It's caught. He had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. To throw, it's Stroud. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. That's caught on the right side by Waddle.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Touchdown.
That is caught by the tight end, Trey McBride. Touchdown, Green Bay. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Packers are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Strong. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. Throwing now is Rattler. And he's got... It's complete. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Looking to throw. Rattler. He keeps it himself. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Rattler now back to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And they're going for it.
Now Rattler going to throw. He'll air one out for Palmer. That's over the middle and intercepted.
Damn it, I thought I had room to bring that back.
Picked off by Reek Woolen. halftime now. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Could got that even further.
Packers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. Might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock.
Hell no, we going for it all, dude. Going for it all.
They'll go play action with Stroud. That's taken in by Jennings. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Here's a run. Oh, making guys miss. And he's in. Touchdown, Packers. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Packers stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. Now on the return, he has lost the football.
Oh my God.
And this is taken in by the defense. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A give, and here's Johnson. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
You guys are being out-talented.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Real out-talented.
That is caught left side by Waddle. And he will score. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Green Bay. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock.
Robinson hit. He's lost the ball.
Oh, shit.
But this is taken in by a teammate. Here's 3rd and 7. They'll look to throw.
Oh, my.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. That's fielded at about the 18. And how about that?
I think
Nice return
better.
there,
Could've been better.
picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Packers offense and C.J. Stroud ready to get to work once more. And he has given the folks who put together our highlights a lot to choose from. Came out hot, has not let up. Touchdown pass after touchdown pass. The defense left grasping at straws, trying to figure out how to slow him down. He has had some kind of game. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now a give up the middle, and he'll be brought down. 3rd and a yard.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Stroud to throw. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Here's Stroud.
Oh, I did not.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on.
Damn it, my fucking completion
That's incomplete.
percentage.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. They've got it at the 8, first down and goal. Back to throw, Stroud.
Got to get the touchdown pass.
To the goal line and in. Mike Williams. Touchdown, Packers. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Packers continue to bring the hammer down. It is now 49-0. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Seahawks offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. He'll drop to throw. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. He'll look to throw. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. They'll look to throw again. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins.
Damn it.
And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. They'll look to throw yet again. Go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is third and long. Back to throw.
No.
Throwing right. It's taken in.
This offense just can't buy a third down conversion right now, Mike. And if you're not going to have a lot of explosive plays, that's just not a formula for success. The ability to sustain drives, maintain possession, that's a critical factor in scoring points in the NFL. And
I mean to give up
so
that
far,
much,
this has been about as bad as it gets.
A short one here. Caught by. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line. On first down, it's Stroud. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On second down, Stroud. Now he takes off.
Can you switch my camera angle, please?
And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over.
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. Happy to be on hand. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. And before we kick, partner, your keys to the game, please.
Well, my keys are on the defensive side of the ball for both teams. And the big one, making sure you avoid giving up the big play. These safeties are going to get tested all game long. Their job, keep the ball in front of them, tackle people, make them run extra plays in order to try and score.
A first carry now. This is Johnson. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's second down. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Stroud going to bat it forward on the touch pass. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the year. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Here's Stroud. He'll drop this down to Johnson underneath. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. A shotgun snap to Stroud. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the conversion. Stroud working out of the gun. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jennings. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. This into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jalen Waddle from 4 yards out. And the Packers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. That time a 9-play drive. And it was finished off by a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
Yeah, bro.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
To throw is Mariota. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. 2nd and 6. As they've got it as we resume action. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And down right around the... Mariota to throw it.
Bro, and
the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. A chance for Waddle on the return. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And out will come the offense as they take over. C.J. Stroud and the offense back out there. Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass. So whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watch the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, 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 finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, ball never hits the ground there either.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. As Stroud now to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Gotta get rid of it.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an open hand.
Yeah, now they're
and forcing a 3 and out and giving the ball back to their offense.
Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Again, it's Stroud. Out to the flat here for Johnson. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Give them 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Now Stroud. Flush to his right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
I did not even mean to flip that, but okay, I guess we're running it.
They'll try and run for it. And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46. Stroud out of the gun here. Flushed out right. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Stroud. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Room to maneuver at the 35. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Stroud to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Not broken. That was
Stroud looking to throw.
calculated from the start, man.
Got his tight end. It's McBride. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Stroud. Touchdown, Packers. Jerron Jennings in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0.
W Stream, thank you.
4 seconds, all that remain here in this 1st half as the kick gets away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. We now proceed to the start of the 2nd half. So we're at halftime here at Lambeau with the Packers taking the lead to the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the 3rd quarter. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the 3rd quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. The tight end in motion right. Play fake. Mariota. Escaping the... And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Credit the great Michael Strahan with a sack.
Baby, tell me that you hate.
Here comes the Saints punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fielded at about the 28. Ooh, with a juke. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. And they'll send Williams in motion right. And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead third quarter.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Play action. Here's Stroud.
Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
That was not a sack, bro.
And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. Back to throw. Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Running from the gun, Johnson. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Back now at Lambeau. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the fourth quarter. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. And this offense on third down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Stroud looking middle, and that's complete. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Johnson will take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
Point after try forthcoming. And it is now 21-0. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Peter Pan.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
I love the Tinkerbell, but you guys Peter Pan.
Mariota now. It's complete to Cook.
Back.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
We're just playing. We're not playing prevent, but, you know.
Mariota now from the 50.
That one complete to McConkey.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Mariota.
I think this is what this game's become now. You just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 25-yard line. They'll throw again. Mariota. And taken down here. A sack back at the 32. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Mariota. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Mariota. And he's going to take him down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts.
They're going to have to go.
And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right.
Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Stroud. Throwing the incomplete. That's Jennings. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. A short one here, caught by McBride. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. 4th down, Stroud going to try to throw for it. That's to his running back, complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
We're taking this go.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it, and that will extend their lead even further. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some
I mean,
people
you
like to do
probably
that. I
completely
remember
that
playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better.
Yeah. To the right side and intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And this is dropped it incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone.
You better
pat me down and pray for peace before you let us in. My jettison is full of carnivores and lettuce men. You pushing positive, then we can be the best of friends. We drink the fire from the fountain and excellence. Open sores, open doors like a Trojan horse.
loft there like Pirates do. Not punting that in. Fuck. Come on, eventually we'll have to pull something from this.